1933 Ford Coupe. Price, $38,000. Location, Hudson, Wisconsin. A beautifully finished 1933 Ford Coupe Street Rod, this custom build combines proven hot rod components with show-quality presentation and classic pre-war styling. Built with a respected Gibbons fiberglass body, the coupe delivers the iconic 1933 Ford look while benefiting from lightweight construction and cleaner panel fitment often favored in modern street rod builds. Power comes from a dependable Chevrolet 350 small block V8 paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission, creating a smooth, strong-running drivetrain known for reliability, easy maintenance, and classic muscle car sound. Out back, a Ford 9-inch rear end with an aluminum third member adds durability and performance capability, making the car well-suited for both cruising and spirited driving. Throughout the build, numerous Pete and Jake components have been used, a respected name in the hot rod world known for quality suspension and chassis parts that improve ride quality and handling characteristics. 1932 Ford Deluxe 3-window coupe. Price, $78,500. Mileage, 10,000 miles. Location, Upland, California. A highly desirable 1932 Ford Deluxe 3-window coupe, this build stands out with its original Ford steel body, factory steel fenders, hood, grille, and original frame rails, making it especially valuable among collectors and traditional hot rod enthusiasts who appreciate authentic Henry Ford sheet metal. Unlike many reproduction-based customs, this coupe preserves the genuine craftsmanship and proportions of the original 1932 Ford design, giving it a level of authenticity that is increasingly difficult to find. Powered by a gasoline drivetrain paired with an automatic transmission, the car blends classic hot rod appearance with smooth modern drivability, making it comfortable enough for regular cruising while still maintaining its old-school personality. With around 10,000 miles driven, the build appears well-sorted and properly enjoyed, suggesting reliability and road-tested usability rather than a trailer-only showpiece. 1931 Ford Model A 5-window coupe hot rod. Price, $75,000 Australian dollars. Mileage, 14,845 kilometers. Location, Port Macquarie, NSW. A professionally styled 1931 Ford Model A 5-window coupe hot rod, this Australian-built custom combines aggressive street machine performance with timeless early Ford coupe styling. Constructed with a fiberglass body, the car keeps the legendary Model A proportions while reducing weight and allowing for a cleaner, more performance-oriented build. Power comes from a tough 347-stroker V8 engine, delivering significantly more horsepower and torque than a standard small block setup, creating a hard-pulling, aggressive driving experience with a deep, unmistakable muscle car rumble. Backing the engine is a built C4 automatic transmission designed to handle the extra performance, providing smooth yet strong gear changes that make the coupe equally capable on the street or at cruising events. 1931 Ford Model A 5-window coupe hot rod. Price, $75,000 Australian dollars. Mileage, 14,845 kilometers. Location, Port Macquarie, NSW. A professionally styled 1931 Ford Model A 5-window coupe hot rod, this Australian-built custom combines aggressive street machine performance with timeless early Ford Coupe styling. Constructed with a fiberglass body, the car keeps the legendary Model A proportions while reducing weight and allowing for a cleaner, more performance-oriented build. Power comes from a tough 347-stroker V8 engine, delivering significantly more horsepower and torque than a standard small-block setup, creating a hard-pulling, aggressive driving experience with a deep, unmistakable muscle car rumble. Backing the engine is a built C4 automatic transmission designed to handle the extra performance, providing smooth yet strong gear changes that make the coupe equally capable on the street or at cruising events. 1934 Ford Coupe. Price: $45,000. Mileage: 2,000 miles. Location: Hoquiam, Washington. A beautifully built all-steel 1934 Ford Coupe, this custom hot rod combines authentic pre-war Ford styling with reliable modern performance upgrades for a balanced mix of classic appearance and real street drivability. Power comes from a fuel-injected 5.0-liter V8 engine paired with a 5-speed manual transmission, delivering crisp throttle response, strong acceleration, and a more refined driving experience compared to traditional carbureted hot rods. The manual gearbox keeps the car engaging and mechanical, giving the driver full control while adding a sporty character to the build. Out back, a durable Ford 9-inch rear end provides proven strength and reliability, while the Heights front suspension setup modernizes the handling and steering feel, making the coupe far more stable and confident on modern roads. With only around 2,000 miles driven, the car presents itself as a fresh and lightly used build that has been carefully maintained and enjoyed. Finished in a rich burgundy exterior over a gray interior, the coupe carries a sophisticated yet aggressive look that perfectly complements the legendary 1934 Ford body lines. 1928 Ford T-Bucket. Price: $35,000. Mileage: 825 miles. Location: Hoquiam, Washington.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
A vibrant and attention-grabbing 1928 Ford T-Bucket hot rod, this build delivers a bold mix of classic drag-style attitude and show car presentation that looks straight out of a full-size Hot Wheels fantasy. Finished in a striking green and gold exterior with detailed light green and gold pinstriping, the car stands out instantly with its custom artwork and eye-catching color combination that emphasizes its long, exposed, traditional T-bucket proportions. A matching vinyl top and coordinated interior complete the cohesive design, giving the cabin a clean, finished look that balances its wild exterior styling with a touch of comfort and polish. Power comes from a 350 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a 5-speed manual transmission, delivering strong acceleration, a loud classic V8 tone, and a highly engaging driving experience that keeps the driver fully connected to the road. With only about 825 miles on the build, it presents itself as a lightly used custom that remains fresh, tight, and ready for cruising or weekend shows. 1940 Plymouth Business Coupe. Price: $24,500. Mileage: 38,500 miles. Location: Loganville, Georgia. A rare survivor-style 1940 Plymouth Business Coupe, this classic stands out for its exceptional originality and well-preserved condition, having been purchased directly from the original owner and carefully maintained over its lifetime. Unlike heavily modified builds, this coupe retains much of its factory character, offering an authentic glimpse into pre-war American automotive design with minimal alterations. Powered by a gasoline drivetrain paired with a manual transmission, it delivers a traditional driving experience that feels mechanical, honest, and closely connected to its era, where every shift and movement carries vintage charm. With approximately 38,500 miles, the car shows relatively low use for its age and is described as highly original and mint for its condition, reinforcing its value as a preserved survivor rather than a restored or modified vehicle. Finished in a classic black exterior with a white interior, the coupe carries a timeless and elegant factory-style color combination that highlights its long hood, rounded fenders, and streamlined business coupe profile. 1931 Ford model a hot rod/rat rod. Price: $25,000. Mileage: less than 1,000 miles on recent upgrades. Location: Queen Creek, Arizona. A chopped 1931 Ford Model A transformed into a gritty yet street-friendly hot rod, it combines classic steel body styling with practical upgrades that make it both attention-grabbing and comfortable to cruise. The body keeps the unmistakable Model A profile while the lowered chopped stance, shaved door handles, and hidden remote entry system give it a smooth custom appearance without going over the top. Despite the aggressive look, the build was designed with drivability in mind, offering enough cabin space for taller drivers while maintaining true rat rod attitude. Power comes from a late 1970s Chevrolet 350 V8 topped with a 4-barrel carburetor and backed by a 3-speed automatic transmission, delivering reliable small-block performance with the unmistakable rumble hot rod fans expect. 1932 Ford Model B Hot Rod. Price: $54,995. Mileage: 10,730 miles. Location: North Fort Myers, Florida. Drenched in classic hot rod attitude and eye-catching vintage styling, this 1932 Ford Model B delivers the timeless character that made early Ford street rods legendary. Finished in a bright yellow exterior paired with a bold red interior, the car captures the unmistakable spirit of traditional American hot rodding while blending comfort, performance, and show-quality presentation into one sleek package. Under the hood sits a performance-built V8 setup engineered for crisp throttle response, strong acceleration, and the deep rumbling exhaust tone every classic street rod should have. An automatic transmission provides smooth cruising manners while still allowing the car to unleash plenty of power when the throttle drops. The lightweight body, aggressive stance, and carefully detailed exterior give the Ford a commanding road presence that instantly draws attention at cruise nights, local shows, and weekend events. 1931 Ford Model A, $23,000. Mileage: 1,111 miles. Location: Hollywood, Florida. A clean and tastefully preserved 1931 Ford Model A, presented in what the seller describes as mint condition and privately owned. Finished in a classic gray exterior, it carries the unmistakable early Ford silhouette with simple, timeless styling that still turns heads nearly a century later. The low indicated mileage since restoration suggests it has been lightly used, helping preserve both its appearance and mechanical freshness. Powered by a manual transmission, the driving experience stays true to its original era character, direct, mechanical, and engaging in a way modern cars simply can't replicate. Overall presentation leans toward well-kept and carefully maintained rather than heavily modified, making it an appealing option for someone wanting an authentic vintage Ford that can be enjoyed as is, whether for weekend cruising, local shows, or collection display. 1944 Deluxe Sedan. Price: $44,900. Mileage: 13,200 miles. Location: Anderson, South Carolina. Blending timeless pre-war styling with dependable small-block power, this 1944 Deluxe sedan delivers the unmistakable presence of a classic American street rod with modern drivability built in. Powered by a proven Chevrolet 350 V8 paired to a turbo 350 automatic transmission, the car offers smooth cruising manners, reliable performance, and the deep rumbling exhaust tone that perfectly matches its vintage personality. The all-steel body remains a major highlight, retaining the solid craftsmanship and iconic curves that made the 1940 Ford one of the most respected hot rod platforms ever produced. 1937 Ford Coupe Wild Rod. Price: $75,000. Mileage: 1,000 miles. Location: Middleburg, Florida. Engineered as a radical custom street machine with modern muscle hidden beneath classic coupe lines, this 1937 Ford Coupe Wild Rod delivers an aggressive blend of vintage hot rod styling and contemporary LS power. Sitting inside the lightweight fiberglass body is a fully rebuilt 6.0-liter LS engine bored .030 over, creating a strong, high-revving power plant capable of delivering brutal acceleration with modern reliability. A fresh crate turbo 350 automatic transmission transfers power to a rugged Ford 9-inch rear end, giving the car the drivetrain strength needed to handle serious horsepower. The black-on-black color combination enhances the coupe's sinister appearance, while the chopped, low-slung profile and custom stance give it an unmistakable street rod presence that looks intimidating from every angle. Built as a one-owner custom project with very low miles since completion, the car combines clean craftsmanship, modern drivetrain engineering, and classic pre-war Ford design into one high-impact package. 1935 Studebaker Dictator. Price: $55,000. Mileage: 123,456 miles. Location: Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Standing out with unmistakable vintage styling and custom street rod attitude, this 1935 Studebaker Dictator blends rare pre-war design with dependable Chevrolet performance upgrades. Powered by a Chevrolet 350 small block V8 and backed by a 700 R4 overdrive automatic transmission, the car delivers smooth highway cruising, strong low-end torque, and reliable street performance wrapped inside one of the most unique bodies of the 1930s. A GM10 bolt rear end and upgraded front suspension sourced from a 1969 Camaro improved drivability, handling, and parts availability while giving the Studebaker a far more modern road feel than its original configuration. Finished in an attention-grabbing pink exterior, the car carries a bold custom personality that instantly separates it from traditional hot rods and classic cruisers. The long fenders, rounded body lines, and unmistakable Studebaker grille maintain the elegant Art Deco styling of the era, while the upgraded drivetrain transforms it into a comfortable and capable street machine. 1931 Ford Model A, $16,000. Mileage: 300 miles. Location: Chapin, South Carolina. Freshly restored and presenting in clean, classic form. This 1931 Ford Tudor Model A delivers the timeless charm of pre-war motoring with a fully renewed build that's ready to enjoy. A manual transmission keeps the driving experience authentic, while the restoration work brings the body and presentation up to a beautiful, show-ready standard. Finished in traditional black, the car carries the unmistakable vintage Ford silhouette with restored detailing that highlights its original era character rather than over-modernizing it. Inside and out, the restoration focuses on preserving the Model A's heritage while making it presentable and reliable for cruising or display. The sedan body style gives it a strong, elegant road presence, and the careful rebuild ensures it stands out as a properly sorted classic rather than a project.